Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For my presentation, I have the chance the topic regarding the production level of instant noodle in Indonesia. But first, I want to introduce myself. My name is Astri Fauzia Bakris. I'm from class 5D. Okay. So, the first graph describes the number of the top-ranked instant noodle product in Indonesia in period 17 until 31 2022 across various instant noodle brands. From here, we can see that the instant noodle product the are most in demand in Indonesia are Indomie product with total of 28%, and the second is mie sedap with a total 25%, with the lowest product in tasty, which is only able to generation sales for 10%. Okay. Next will the second graph illustrates the percentage of the total share of instant noodles consumption in 2022. From what we know, the high percentage of instant noodle consumption is in the food company with a level 71%, the lowest and percentage of company which is only a small percentage of 3,000 are Jakarta Tama companies. So from the next instant noodle making process. For the first, prepare and flour and mixing. The mixing process are in the producing process company called mixing. Is the process of mixing all the ingredients used in the noodle making process. The making process in carried out in the range of 10 and 20 minutes for all flours variants. The request water content is not high in the range of 35%. And then add other ingredients like the water earlier. And next, pressing the right position of the mixer above the pressing process will then drop the dough mixture into the feeder, which is temporary reservoir, so that the mixer can be used for remixing. The seed will be taken again with a bearing roll press of 7 rolls, which will future then thin the noodles seed until the the thickness is richer according the flour made. And next, steaming. After the noodle becomes curly standards, the noodle will impregnated and enter the steaming process. This is steaming process used hot steam generated directly from the boiling process of water that is passed through the pipes. The steaming process is intended to trick the granulation process of gluten or starch in flour after cutting. The noodles will be immediately folded until there are 2 unbroken folds of noodles, 4 baked noodle, and 3 folds for cup noodle, each of which will be cut off and placed on a frying pan which has been divided into one noodles block so that later the noodle will not stick to each other. And the next, uh, frying. The frying process at this next step is carried out with a rotary fryer, which will then enter the frying pan containing the noodles into the hot oil and will continue to run like a confetti at a certain temperature and time, where its temperature and time also depend on the flour of the noodle mix. And the next cooling, after the noodles come out after the fryer, the noodles cannot be packaged immediately but must be cooled first. This cooling process not only cools but also drains the cooking oil that may still stick to the noodles. And finish packaging to finish good. At the production stage, this is the final stage of the production process carried out. After the noodles have cooled, the noodles will be immediately packaged and supplied with the seasoning oil, and a fourth is the R-cups noodle for normal noodle in general. Okay, next, supermarket layout. I will explain in the using this supermarket view. As we can see, after entering the supermarket, we have to keep going and start until we get to the bread station. Once there, turn right and keep going start until you meet the fish section. Then turn right and find and install the rack. Okay. Okay. Uh, thank you. That is my presentation. Thanks for your time, ma'am. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.